Nestled between Tony Gwynn Drive and Trevor Hoffman Way, this is Petco Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the San Diego Padres. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Michael King. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy, no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And we're underway here this afternoon. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike two.
That's a ball.
And that's a little bit high.
That's a ball.
And the count is filled up. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Here's the lineup for the Reds. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
Ball.
Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS. Sliced hard but foul. Here in San Diego and just getting started. Pulls it down and there are two away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ellie De La Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. That one way inside. Two down, nobody on. And right back to the mound. The throw to first. That ends the frame. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back here at Petco Park. And going for the Reds in this one, Nick Lodolo. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Get on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year.
In there.
Right now, second in the NL.
That's ball.
The 0-1.
Ball. Nope, ball.
In the dirt. Bogarts aboard here at first with nobody out. And ball four.
Take your base, ball four.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Misses again, 5 in a row. And that one fouled off. Off the mark
That missed.
there.
That's a ball.
Ball 2.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Bogarts around third. Fires it to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
First and second, no outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos.
This might be the most
ball.
pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the third and final game of the series. Fastball for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
On the ground.
That's
and
a foul.
Foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash
Ball.
in.
That's high.
And a good eye there. That missed by a lot. Full count now. Got him swinging for the K.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 5.
As we take a look at the Padres lineup, and a big factor for them in recent games, Jackson Merrill.
He's been a solid force for his team right now. Kind of a fire starter when you consider an on-base percentage over 400 over the last 10 games. That's solid, consistent work. He's making things happen for this offense right now.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Two on, one out. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Just
Outside.
missed.
That's a ball.
And that's
Inside,
off
ball.
the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Late with the swing there. One out. Runners at first and second. And they're all
Take
loaded
your
up.
base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Fouls away the first offering. One out, bases full. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
The 0-2.
That's the ball.
In there, sets him down on strikes.
Batting seventh,
Huge
the lefty,
strikeout there.
And 2 hard.
That's the ball. Low.
Bases loaded, 2 down.
Pressure's
Nope.
on
Ball.
right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
In danger
Ball. That's up.
of walking into tying run.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Right down to
Hey-ha.
shoot. Strike 1. Ball 4.
That's high.
And
Ball
a
4.
run comes in to score.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So bases all loaded up. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. And a breaking
That's a ball.
misses outside. The 1-0.
Last
Ball.
couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Here's a 2-0. Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Fastball
Ball.
is
That's
outside.
outside.
That's a really good take.
And a payoff pitch. He fouls it off. Will do it again. 2 outs. Bases are full. And he walked it.
Take your base.
The
Ball
run
4.
comes in and a hard-fought walk. Bases still loaded with the runner at first representing the winning run.
Big
That's
moment
the
in
ball.
this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
The lefty, the 1-0. In the air out to center. Base hit. 1 run in already. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and the lead is up to 5.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Yeah, now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Nick Lodolo out of the game. Walk's a big problem for him today as he leaves on the hook for the loss. Back after a quick break with the new pitcher. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Rhett Lauder.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First and second, 2 outs. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
No, that's up.
Bogaerts tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. We'll move to the second now at Petco Park. The Padres on top, 5-0. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. All set for the start of the inning. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Good job to fight that one off.
Ball, that's
it's
low.
A good miss.
Got him. One up, one down.
That's it. The second baseman, Matt McLean.
And first offering is fouled off. That's a slider for a strike. King, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent.
That's a ball.
And that's
Ball,
in the dirt.
low.
And that's ball 2.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Two outs, base is empty. TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. The 0-1.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Reds go down quietly. It's 5-0. Back here in San Diego. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Steps in with an OPS that's been through the roof. Power and patience in one package. An impressive list.
He's doing damage and getting on base. That's rare. The kind of balance every manager wants, and the stats prove his work.
In the air, foul off first. One down.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Castellanos working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
The 1-0. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Low. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, number 5, Ramos Laureano.
Laureano wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And it's going to stay a strike. Still one challenge left for them. Grounds one to short. And he'll pull into second safely.
Oh, that was a great chance to turn two with the 6-4-3 right there, but the feed to second, maybe the most important part of starting that double play, just didn't get it right there. And these players work on it a lot during batting practice, and if that feed's not on point, very difficult for the second baseman to make the turn.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. One run across. A second scores as well. It's 7-0. A 2-run double.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So a man aboard. Here's Miguel Andujar.
Hey!
Oh, 1 down.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to
Yeah.
Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Padres 7 and the Reds nothing. You're watching Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here at Petco Park. On to the third inning.
clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Outside low, ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Fouled off left side. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Merrill coming on. One away. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. MLB Marte will hit next. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's inside. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Tatis on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
Act one.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Andujar settles underneath it, and that's the third out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
One up, one down.
And even if they don't want to make it a habit of falling behind, they're doing a great job of making the most out of it. I think that's contagious throughout the lineup.
In the air to left center. Steer on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Xander Bogaerts digs in now. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Padres down in order, but they're still in control. It's 7-0. And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boog. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
In the air, right field. Tatis has a beat on it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Cincinnati, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
In the air, left side. Andujar turns to the right on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Up next for Cincinnati, the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. Grounded out his first time. That one ripped. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
No, that's down. Ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Chris, he's their team leader when it comes to RBIs. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. The Padres up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. Pretty close, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now. 2-0 to count. Here it comes.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
No, that's out.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-1. Foul ball. That one misses, and it's 2-2. High chopper to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across one. And midway in the fourth, it's the Padres 7 and the Reds 1. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Junior.
He's been one of the best players in the league at driving in runs, Singy. His RBI numbers are good enough to be top 5 in all of baseball.
Here, what?
Ripped, but it curls foul. In the air, left field. And
Open the fence, that's a ground rule double.
Hops the fence.
Put a drive into that ball, and he was rewarded for it for sure. He probably wondered a little bit if he got enough of it to clear the fence in the air, but I'm sure he's plenty happy jogging into second with the automatic double.
That one fouled hard the other way. Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-2.
0-2
Ball
fastball
high.
way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Padres, the first baseman, number 21.
So now with one away and a man at second. Next for the Padres, Nick Castellanos.
Ball high.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Ball.
And they'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. He's trying for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to third. Out. And that will end the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in San Diego, in now for the Reds, Sal Stewart. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, these Reds just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Gets him to chase after that one. That misses
That's
the
the ball.
zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. This one in the air right field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 4, MLB Marte.
Line drive, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Jose Trevino. Fly to left his first time. The 0-1 and a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Almost got him.
No, ball.
2-2 now. To the right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Up next for Cincinnati.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Two on, 1 out.
Hee-haw!
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Buehler also throwing. Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
Ball 2. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The next offering misses. 3-2 now. Outside ball 4. He walked them, and they are loaded.
Cincinnati, the first baseman,
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
6-run lead doesn't feel all that big right now based on the situation.
He swings and fouls one off.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Caught just shy of the wall. So 3 left for Cincinnati. They're down 7-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the DH for the Padres, Ramon Laureano.
You know, these Padres really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. No challenges left for them now.
No, that's low. Ball. No, that missed. That's a ball.
Here's a 3-0.
Hey!
That one misses.
That's ball four. Take your base.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Headed for the plate. He will score. It's 8-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Rhett Lauder departs, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. New pitcher for the Reds, Josh Spores.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
So, man aboard. Here's left fielder, Miguel Andujar. Check swing. He went. Strike one. Swing and a foul out of play. One on, nobody out, a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the dirt. Man at second. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie.
Nope.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Graham Ashcraft getting ready to go. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The 1-2, and he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Merrill, up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Two outs and one in scoring position.
That missed. That's a ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him looking for the strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Padres 8 and the Reds 1. This is Padres baseball on the show San Diego. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. Jeremiah Estrada on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's thrown the ball very well overall this season. He's been really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Popped foul out of play off to the right. He's one of the best players in baseball at driving in runs, Chris. His RBI totals this season rank him in the top 10. The 1-1.
Ball.
Suarez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. This one smoked on its way out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. Home run number 20 on the year, and they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
So digging in, Matt McClain. He is struck out, and he is walked. There's a strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Yuki Matsui, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 0-2. Struck him out looking. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The 1-0. Outside corner, there's a strike. Way inside.
Ball.
On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next in Cincinnati, the designated hitter.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Sal Stewart, the next to hit for the Reds. Stewart struggling on the road this season. Better results at home.
No, that missed.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Misses
That's
just
a ball.
off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Friedel, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Now pitching for the
new
Padres,
pitcher in the game, Yuki Matsui. 32nd appearance.
Matsui.
Ball.
Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. The next pitch misses. Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Top of the zone for a called strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next in Cincinnati, the catcher, number 35, Jose Trevino.
Stepping in, Jose Trevino, 1 for 2.
Ball outside.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results. Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
And a foul ball. 2 on, 2 outs. Got it swinging. It's a strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. One for the Reds on the homer. It's now 8-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Bogart.
That's a ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit, trying to put the ball in the air.
That's
Here's
the ball.
something to watch,
Outside.
Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Right through there for a strike. The Padres up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. To third. Over to low. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Padres, the third baseman, number 13.
Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Josh Spores will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Graham Ashcraft.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, bases empty. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Padres go down quietly. They lead at 8-2. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
2-0. And another ball. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport These are the elite players,
Ball
and
four,
so they
take your
adjust,
base.
and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And it
that one over. It's a ground rule double.
Automatic double.
They're cooking with gas, Boog. 2 runners in scoring position with no outs and a great chance to keep doing damage with swings like the one we just saw for the automatic double. Looking to keep it going. Pass me that popcorn.
Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit.
No, that's outside. Ball.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. The Reds trying to get back into this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
That one ripped, but foul.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time. This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Bases loaded, nobody out. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Two on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And now it's filled up. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Ball 4.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So up next, Matt McClain. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one lifted to left. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. He'll score the sac fly, and it's 8-4.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuki Matsui done for the afternoon, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Walker Buehler.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Ball, that's in.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fastball for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Coming home. He'll score. Now a 3-run game. It's 8-5.
Well, that gets them a little closer in this one. Really important at bat coming up now.
Next for Cincinnati, Sal Stewart. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Suarez, the lead runner, out at second. Friedel at first. 1 gone. In the air, right field. Makes the grab.
Up next in Cincinnati, the right fielder, number 20, Martin.
And there's a strike. That one
That's
missed.
the ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw. He'll score easily. It's 8-6.
These hitters are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, and they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
First and second, 2 outs. Jose Trevino, the next to hit for the Reds.
Nope, that's in.
Fouled off. He was late. First and second, 2 down.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. And he's out. Knocked down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Ferguson.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Leading up for the Padres, the first baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Ball 1
Ball
there.
out.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Handles, throws to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Padres, the designated hitter, number 5, Ramos.
The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Chris Martin getting loose out there. The lefty, the 1-0.
Hey!
Fastball for a strike. Right side, McLean. Throws to first in time.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate.
Did he go?
Checks his swing, appeal to third, and he held back according to Rusty Valentine. 2 down, nobody on.
Hee-haw!
And he chases that one below the zone. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The 2-2. On the ground to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They lead at 8-6. Back here at Petco Park. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Spencer Steer. On the ground to the left. Bogarts handles the chance. To first.
He's out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Up next in Cincinnati, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Walker Buehler will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Out of the
Padres,
bullpen for the Padres, Jason Adams.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Making his 30th appearance of the year. And he was selected for the All-Star game last year.
That's a ball.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next in Cincinnati, the shortstop,
Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. High in the air, out to right. Tatis moving under this one. 2 down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Going 1. the tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
In the dirt, the throw into second. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Cincinnati. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Chris Martin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Miguel Andujar. That one's in there. 0-1. That's a strike.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On a line. And there's one down.
Up next for the Padres, the catcher, Freddie.
Activity in the bullpen for the Reds. Tony Santillan preparing to come on if needed. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Low takes it in for the out. 2 away down.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, number 3, Jackson Merrill.
2 down, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. That is the inning. It's the Padres 8 and the Reds 6. Back here in San Diego, now the Reds cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Shortened the bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1.
Ball.
The Padres trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. In the dirt,
Down,
2-1. Line drive, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next,
TJ Friedel, the next to hit for the Reds. Gets the outside corner with that one. McLean at first, one gone.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one fouled off. Missed with a changeup. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next in Cincinnati, the designated hitter, Sal.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jason Adam gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back.
Now pitching for
So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Right side, hard hit. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.